Hello, welcome back to Kiss My Crafts. This is Maritza, and I am doing a whip and chat today. So please take out your projects, whether it be a diamond painting or anything else, crochet, knitting, coloring, painting, reading. Well, if you read while I talk, I'll probably disturb you. Pull out a project and listen to me babble. Watching me put these things on, I don't know how exciting that's going to be, but I'll try to make the talking, the babbling as exciting as possible. Oops, I just touched this cord, is kind of loose. I'm at the highest, yes, because I'm kind of blind. I need to see. I have my magnifying glass. Woohoo. And I'm working on number 498. I'm still working on the Camellia lady. I am covering her up because I'm almost at the end. I don't want you to see it until it's completely done. On Instagram some time ago, when I was a quarter of a way, I think I showed a little video clip of it, but after that I haven't showed any more. Or maybe I was at half. I don't remember. I don't remember anything. But I did post a couple of clips of it as I went along, and then I said I wasn't going to show it until she was done. And that was such a long time ago. I'm so burnt out on this one. I'm dying to finish her. But I refuse to start another one just because I want to. Because I really, really want to. I have so many beautiful ones that I bought. And I'm dying to dig into them because the Camellia lady is burning me out. But I will finish her if it kills me, which I don't think it will, but I have to finish her. Anyway, here's my little setup. I'm using my macaron. Remember, I couldn't open it, but I could now. I got it figured out. And I have my 3-placer, my 9-placer. Yeah, I use the pink pens. Doesn't matter. The pen doesn't really matter to me. And these squishies are an added comfort. But what matters to me is the placers. I like a 3-placer and I like a 9-placer. I have other placers that I haven't used yet because I just got them. I haven't, like a 4-placer. I think I have a 6-placer. And then Rainy Day Diamonds sent me this fabulous straightener. Oops, it gets stuck in the glue, but you see that. I keep it for a little bit because these symbols kind of tend to slide. I mean, the drills tend to slide, but it does a good job of straightening them out. I love this thing. Thank you, Rainy Day Diamonds. I think I thanked you already, but I can't thank you enough. Okay, so let me do my whip and chat and let me start the chatting. I'm working on the pound symbol or the hashtag symbol, which is it's called nowadays. I know it as the pound symbol. And it's number 498. It's almost finished, but I'm at the end of the reds. So I know as I finish a symbol, I'm not going to need that anymore because this is the last flower on the painting. Okay, so, well, let me start out by talking about my vacation. I took 2 weeks off for the first 2 weeks and 2 days to be exact, for the first time ever in the whole history of me working. I usually take a week and maybe a day, but I had a conflict. I went on a cruise and I had to see my boyfriend and his little girl. So instead of choosing, I decided to do both. And it was great. 2 weeks, I think, is sufficient enough time for a vacation, but I came back more tired than I started because, of course, when you go on a cruise, I like to do all the activities. So we go from show to show. We take advantage of everything. I don't even go to the pool. When we go to port, if we go to a beach, then I go into the water. I lay out in the sun maybe. I'm usually under the umbrella because I don't want to get burned. I don't like the way that feels. A nice tan is nice, but I tend to burn first and then tan, but I don't like the burning part. So I take the sun in small amounts. So I'll be the lady under the umbrella. Anyway, so we went on Royal Caribbean. The first part of my vacation was a 9-day cruise on Royal Caribbean, Anthem of the Seas. Wonderful ship, wonderful staff. This is my second cruise. Both experiences were great. Each ship is different though, how they handle stuff. Last year's cruise, the wait staff put on a show for us. I mean, they sang, a couple of songs for us. It was really nice. It was really touching. And this year they didn't do that. They did go around dancing to celebrate the anniversary of the ship. I think it was the 50th anniversary. So, or something. Not the ship, the company itself, I believe. It was something about whatever. It was an anniversary. And they ran around the whole dining room, dancing and singing. It was pretty cool, but it wasn't a goodbye show. It wasn't like they did last year. But anyway, that's besides the point. I had a fabulous time. They had a lot of entertainment, a lot of activities. If you don't get seasick, cruise is the best vacation because you have everything on board and you don't even have to leave the ship if you don't want to because everything's on board. But I like to see the ports. We stopped first in Bermuda, then we headed to, I believe it was Puerto Rico. No, it was St. Martin next, and then Puerto Rico, and then we went to Labadee, Haiti. In Bermuda and in St. Martin, we went to the beach. In Puerto Rico, we walked around, had lunch with my sister, her husband, my niece, and her husband, which was really nice to see them. They met us there, and we went to this really nice place to eat. I had seafood salad for the first time because I'm not a seafood person, but this seafood salad was fabulous. I guess I do like it because it was really good. And then it was topped with thinly sliced plantains that were deep fried. So it was so good. And of course we had lunch. And by the way, I went on this cruise with my brother, his wife, my twin nieces, and also on the cruise was my cousin, her husband, her daughter, and my aunt, which is my cousin's mother. So it was great to go on vacation with them. She's one of my favorite cousins. My aunt is my favorite aunt. And so it was great to be able to go on vacation with them and spend time with them in this type of setting. I'm done with this symbol. Yay. So like I said, it was a 9-day cruise. Sometimes I think these things go too fast. I enjoy them. I really, really do enjoy them. I get to experience stuff that I don't normally experience. And then on the second part of my vacation, I went to Orlando to see my boyfriend and his daughter. And I spent a week and a day, 8 days with them. And that was great. I got to rest. I was sick. I got off the ship, and the next day my throat was hurting. I was congested, and I started coughing, and I was not feeling good. But good thing was that it was raining in Orlando the first 4 days, I guess. So we pretty much hung out in the house, playing house, which was pretty cool because I live here with my dad, so I don't really play house here, but it was cool. His daughter kept me busy. He kept me busy, but we also relaxed. I took a lot of naps. We also drank a lot. I'm telling you, I am taking a hiatus from drinking liquor for like the next 6 months. I said last week 9 months, but I'm cutting it down to 6 months. I don't drink all the time, but when I do drink socially, at parties, where it's supposed to happen anyway if you drink. But my boyfriend and I think we went overboard. Like we would start early and then we would take a nap, and then we'd start all over again and start and stay up till late. And but it was fun. We laughed so much. We had so much fun. We did a couple of Facebook lives because we're admins in a group that's Puerto Rican themed, and it's called Boricua Savages if you want to check it out. It's a pretty much anything goes type of group, but we are respectful of each other, and it's a small group. It's not very large yet, a little over 200 members, and it's a fun group. They post memes, funny. Some of them are deep. Most of them are funny. They might be offensive to some. So if you're faint of heart and offended easily, this is definitely not the group for you. But yeah, part of the reason why I get in trouble with Facebook is this group. Because on my own timeline, I have coworkers and I have older relatives, and I'm respectful of people, and I do post stuff that might be offensive to someone. I don't know how offensive I can get on my own timeline, but in the group it's different because that's what it's for. You let out a you that not everybody sees. So the name of it is Boricua Savages, in case you're interested to check it out. It is Puerto Rican themed, and the majority of the people in it are Puerto Rican. However, everyone's welcome. We do have other ethnicities and all, different types of people in the group. And everybody's really nice to each other, and we get along, and we call each other brother and sister. So mi hermanos and mi hermanas. And I enjoy the people that I've gotten closer to. I haven't met them in person. However, I feel like they're my friends. They're very cool people. Anyway, going back to vacation. So, the part of the vacation that really had me crazy, I think I spoke about it in the last video, was my time trying to get to Florida. But aside from that, I really had a great time. It felt so quick though, but I was ready to come back home and sleep in my own bed. It's the only thing I pretty much missed. And I missed my coworkers, some of them anyway. But I like to be away. I love to vacation, but it is what it is. You gotta come back to reality. Let's see. The next symbol is C. God, I need to go to the optometrist. My eyes are bad. Where are you, C? I don't see you, C. Ay, 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 the way they... where the heck is C? Oh, there you go, number 815. 815 here. So, I come back from the hospital, and... I come back from vacation, and my dad has to go to the hospital. Somehow he stepped wrong or something, and there was a pain in his back and in his leg, and he couldn't walk. And so, we called the ambulance, and he spent 5 days in the hospital, but they couldn't find anything, just the pain in his back that he kept complaining about. So I don't know. He's feeling better. The visiting nurse just came, asked 1,000,001 questions. When you have an elderly parent that has issues and has to constantly either go to the doctor or go to the hospital, that questions, and I know they have to ask them, but it's the same stuff all the time. On the phone, in person, in home, in hospital. And I can pretty much already know what they're gonna ask me next. But that's part of having an elderly parent living with you that has issues. And my father he's afraid of dying, so the slightest little thing he feels wrong, he's calling 911, because in the hospital they do a little bit more of a thorough exam because they have the means to do it, they have the equipment to do it. And as opposed to a doctor's office who might have to send you to another specialist for another type of test and blah blah blah. So yeah, he calls 911 quite often. Thank goodness nothing serious as of yet. You know, he has diabetes and heart issues, cholesterol issues, prostate issues, um, irritable bowel syndrome, early dementia. He takes about 14 medications a day. There's like 3 that are supplements, but the other ones are meds that he has to take daily. So I don't administer them. He takes them on his own, but I do separate what he has to take in the morning. I have a container for that, that has Sunday through Saturday and morning and evening, because he takes in the morning and he takes before he goes to bed. Plus he takes an insulin shot every morning, which I administer on the weekday and my brother administers on the weekend. So it's to me it's harder than raising a child. It is. It's not easy. It's very hard. Especially when you have a father that I have who just likes to stay in trouble. People think he's hilarious. I no longer think he's hilarious. But that's something that is my own personal issue and problem. So, anyway, I do not know what I'm going to work on next because I went crazy and I've counted over 12 new diamond painting kits, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I still have to unbox. Ay, Dios mío. So, but a lot of them are so lovely that I want to work on them next. So I may ask you guys to choose one, and whichever one gets the most votes will be the one that I get next. Pretty original, right? But yeah, I'm really, really, really on the fence of what I'm gonna do next. So I need help in choosing, because I just love, there's some that I love more than others, but there's about five that I definitely want to include in the vote. I may narrow it down to 3, but people, I need your help to choose. So that'll be an upcoming video. I'm not ready to choose yet because I want to get this done. Oh yeah, I still have these freaking nails on. So week after I come, today is Pride Day. There I go, changing the subject. Happy Pride Day to all my LGBTQ friends and crafters and creators and non-creators and watchers and everyone out there who celebrates today, celebrates their Pride Day. Happy Pride Day, and God bless. Okay, my cell phone stopped recording because my SD card storage was full and it saved to the internal storage, so I just start again. I had to reset again. Anyway, hopefully my internal has storage. I think it does. I think I have about 10 gigs left of storage space to go. What was I saying? Oh yeah, happy Pride Day, everyone. Okay. I am working on the letter C, which is pretty red. Still, oh, did I mention that I still have these ratchet ass nails? That's why I don't do the gel manicure, because I'm not a salon person. I'm not a hairdresser person. I'm not the one that goes every 2 weeks to get my nails done. I normally keep them short. I don't normally paint them. But when I go away, I like to get them done. And I go with my sister-in-law, my nieces, and we get our nails done with the gel manicure. And that does acetone. It doesn't come off like regular nail polish. You have to soak them. I don't have the patience for that. And I was going to go to the nail salon so I can get this stuff off of it today. But I had to wait for the visiting nurse nurse lady to come check my dad and ask the 1,001.5 questions. And now I don't feel like it. I want to diamond paint. I missed my crafts while I was away. That's really one of the things that I missed the most, was doing my crafts. I missed the YouTube videos. I miss watching YouTube. You're busy on vacation. I took a break from all that stuff. I did go on Facebook here and there, but I took a break from pretty much everything in that I normally do in life, and was enjoying every minute. um, oh my goodness, what was I gonna say? Ooh, hey, that was pop and drill. I haven't experienced that yet. That was a pop drill, but there's plenty of room there. I don't know. I don't experience popping drills with rounds. I do put them down kind of crooked, but I'll fix all that when I'm done. I go through this process. I haven't finished a whole lot of diamond paintings, but when I finish one, I do the toothbrush, but I have a bigger brush that I use to because this is a big painting. And I roll it. Oh, look, another popping drill. Wow. The hell? And I roll it with a rolling pin. And this is gonna get put away because I want my boyfriend to frame it. He can do custom framing, so I want him to do it. When he'll do it, I don't know, but yeah, I want him to do it. So yeah, there's a lot of C's. So I was asked, not by a viewer, but just in person outside of YouTube, where did I come up with my YouTube channel name, Kiss My Crafts? And actually came from non-crafters kind of making fun of my love for crafting. So, and it's people that I am close to. It's not really offensive. They're not offensive about it, but it's a little joke between us. And I show them something that I completed, or I talk about a craft that I'm doing, and they, call me grandma and all that other stuff. Anyway, so I would say kiss my ass, and then one day I just said, oh man, kiss my crafts, and that stuck. And I said, I like that. I don't know if there's any other ones, but I didn't check to see if there were, because that's how I came up with my channel name, how they came up with their channel name or their craft website or whatever. If there is another Kiss My Crafts, they came up with it on their own, and I came up with it on my own. So I didn't feel the need to see if there were any. I didn't have trouble using the name. I would assume that if there was one exactly like that, I would get a message. But yeah, pretty much that's how my name came about, my channel name. I had thought of others. Like I had originally had Mari's Colorful World, because at that time I was doing my coloring and crocheting and diamond painting. It all involves color. So that's why, but then I said, that's kind of not showing my personality. I wanted something that showed my personality. And Kiss My Crafts, I find it a little comical. I think it's a funny name. So it reflects my personality and my attitude, which some people say is good, some people say is bad, but or in between. It depends on how you treat me. Is how I treat you. That's how I roll. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. So I treat people with respect. I treat them nicely, and if they choose to treat me differently, then they're gonna get it right back. What else can I talk about? Oops. Yeah, so I am dying to finish this Camellia lady. Well, actually, I bought it because she reminds me of Belle from Beauty and the Beast. That's one of the things I did on vacation. I watched Beauty and the Beast, the Disney movie. I love it. It's such a pretty story, such a beautiful story. And it kind of reminds me of my boyfriend and I. Not that I disliked him in the beginning or anything like that. It's just, I'm the beauty, he's the beast. That's what we say. um, Not that he's beastly. He's quite handsome. I don't like um beastly men. He's handsome to me anyway. I don't know about anybody else, but he is to me. Um, where was I going with this? See, I lose my train of thought, and then, ay. Okay, gotta straighten them out sometimes. I thought I would be finished with this weekend, but no, because I have like most of this part here, and then I have a little bit over here that I have to do, and then on the other side there's another part that I don't know what I did. I kind of move the canvas around this way and that way, so it doesn't, I don't really do it in an even format. I kind of start off even, and then I go to the side, and then I go to the top, and then I go to the middle. You know, it just, I'm all over the place with these canvases. Let me shake this up. These are some pretty colors. Have you seen, oh my goodness, Diamond Art Club is gonna kill me. Have you seen, I got to see this yesterday. Becky unboxed it. Becky's Madness. I gotta get her name right, and I'm gonna link her down below because she is hilarious. I love watching her and her family because they're just real. You know, they're not putting up, not that I'm pinpointing anybody putting up a front or anything like that, but she is just who she is on camera, it seems like, because she's just real. Whatever comes out of her mouth comes out of her mouth, and I just love them. But she unboxed this Diamond Art Club that she said someone else unboxed, and I have to have it. I cannot buy, I put myself on a no buy restriction, but since I put myself on it, I can take myself off, right? I want it. It's the New York City skyline in rainbow colors. I can't tell you who the artist is. It's, I think it's a Charles something. I'll link it down below because I'm mentioning it, and it's, I have to have it. It's a long one though. It's 50 something by 70 something. But I need it. I have to have it. But I gotta stop. I ordered too many. I bought too many recently, and I really need to get them, you know, done. I gotta get some done. I can't just keep buying and accumulating and not get any done. But I guess that's part of the collecting. You can say I collect diamond paintings, or I've just started because I was pretty controlled with what I had before. I just really went crazy the past few weeks in buying them. I did gift one. I gave one to my sister-in-law. I gave her the Rainbow Rose from Diamond Art Club. I think she would like this craft. So that one didn't seem too confetti-ish, too difficult. So I said, let's start her out with that one and see if she likes it. But I'm just waiting for her to start it. She hasn't started it yet. And then the purple dolphins from Diamond Art Club, they had the BOGO sale. So since I was on the fence of whether I was going to keep it or give it away, I ended up giving it away because the person that I gave it to, my cousin Jackie, she saw it, you know, in the video and was like, oh my God. And I was like, yeah, she loves it, so I'm giving it to her. But they had that buy one, get one, so I took advantage and bought one and got that one. Well, that was the one I paid for because the one I got free was a little less expensive. So, of course, they're going to give you the less expensive one for free. It wasn't too much less expensive. I made sure that I bought something kind of close in price, so it'll be worth it. Because why pay for a $50 one and then get a $20 one free? So yeah, it doesn't make sense. I'd rather just get one of equal, you know, or close to as equal as I can. So that'll be in an unboxing, which I'll do, I don't know when. Maybe today, and I'll upload it another day, do some videos. But I'm getting kind of sleepy. I really don't want to take a nap because it's already 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and if I take a nap, then I won't be able to sleep tonight, and I gotta go to work tomorrow. Hope I'm not boring you. I hope you're working on something and kind of tuning me out. Well, I can't seem, I still have a cold. I can't seem to shake. I did kind of rest today, and I rested yesterday afternoon because I had a baby shower during the day. And it was pretty far out. It took us 2 hours to get there. It was in Long Island, and I'm in New York City, and it took us, I stayed over at my brother's house Friday night, and we left the shower on, at 10 o'clock in the morning because we had to get there by 12 because it was a surprise. She was gonna, the girl who's having the baby is my cousin Jay's wife. Her name is Donna. Wonderful girl. We love her. I met her on their wedding day, but she's just that type of personality that you just know she's great people. Her family's great. I love her mom. So my sister-in-law and I went. We were the only one of his family there, I guess. His best friend's family was there. Mom and sister-in-law was there. But aside from that, it was mostly her friends and family. But everybody was really, really nice, which was just cool. And it was in a country club. It was a beautiful, beautiful place. It's a golf and country club. Win something, I don't know what the name was. I wasn't really paying attention. But it was a pretty place. And we had lunch. She opened her gifts. There was 2 games. I didn't win. I didn't win. I did cheat for one of the games, and that's what I get for cheating. I googled the answers. Yeah, I'm that type of person. Google is there for a reason. And they didn't say not to Google it, so you had to guess the prices of certain products, baby products. I don't know. My son's 28 years old. I don't remember what stuff costs. And 28 years ago, stuff cost way different than what they cost now. So, yeah, I Googled. But I didn't win because I was off on 2 products, which I think they wrote wrong. But I'm not going to sit there and be a sore loser and say, oh, you put 10 ounces instead of 22 ounces, or whatever. That's why I got the price wrong. That's, it doesn't matter. But that was fun. It was fun. And we got home early. We left about 3 and we got home at 5. So by 6:30, I was taking a nap. I was exhausted. I had nonstop since I came back from vacation with working and then the shower and not sleeping in my bed again. And so I got home and I felt it, and I knocked out for like 2 hours. It was great. And then I went back to sleep later in the night. Did a little bit of diamond painting last night. I really, really missed it. I stopped diamond painting, didn't I? But yeah, I have a couple of unboxings coming up soon. I have to open these things and make sure that the inventory is correct. And they're really nice canvases. See, as I open them, each one that I open, that's the one I want to do. So that's another thing coming up. A straight one here. That's another video coming up. Is I'm going to ask you to help me pick my next project. I'll probably record that sometime this week as soon as I narrow down what I want to do, which ones I really want to choose for this vote. And then I have the unboxings to do, and maybe I'll do another WIP Chat sometime later on, in the week, or maybe next weekend. This project, I think I will be finished next weekend if I put enough time in it. I feel slow. I don't know why, but I'm not a very quick diamond painter. I am pretty slow. I don't dedicate as much time as I should because sometimes I'm just too tired from work and I come home and I just veg out in front of the TV, and I waste time. I don't do anything, scroll through Facebook, scroll through Instagram, and watch YouTube videos. I love to watch unboxings, but that's what gets me in trouble. And my list grows longer and longer, but there are some that I'm like, I have to have it, and I look for it, I order it, and I gotta stop. This New York City skyline that Diamond Art Club has put out is like, I had this craving has been going on since I seen it. Then Mrs. Coffee, which I'll link the video below, Mrs. Crochet and Coffee, opened up, did an unboxing of one of the new ones that Diamond Art Club is coming out with for the regular public, the non-sapphire and diamond or ruby and diamond members will have access to tomorrow. And it's a beach scene, and I freaking flipped out because the colors on it are so gorgeous and the canvas is so detailed that it is going to come out fabulous, and I have to have that one too. And Butterfly Kisses is back in stock. Diamond Art Club as well. And I want that one too. But that's a small one. That one's like $20, $24. That's not so bad. But the other two I want more. So do I just buy the $25 one and wait? Or do I go ahead and get one of the more pricier ones? I don't know. I gotta stop. But this craving has hit me, and it's not gonna shade until I do something about it. Either decide no, I'm not getting it, or like say F it, I'm gonna get it. Anyway, mi gente, I'm tired. My voice is dry. Oh, I forgot I had a coffee. My throat is dry, not my voice. But I'm gonna start getting hoarse if I keep talking, and I'm probably bored you to death. I'm not my usual chipper self for some reason. There's nothing wrong. I'm just like still tired. It's gonna take me a while to recover from the past few weeks, So thank you for watching. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, subscribe and hit that notification bell if you want to be notified of my next video. You all take care, and you have a great day and a great week. Mwah.